AITA for wanting my husband to share takeaway costs? My husband, 40M, and I, 35F, have very different jobs. I make double what he does, and he argues that I should pay for takeaway food because I am the wife and it is my role to cook. If I cannot cook, then I should make up for it by paying for takeaways since he already shares the split bill for groceries and rent. To give you some context, I recently took on a new role as head of department, managing 6 new staff members and tying up loose ends from previous leadership. We both wake up at 4:30 a.m., and while he gets home around 3:30 p.m., I often arrive around 5:30 p.m. on a light day. His job involves food processing, and while it is laborious, once he leaves work, his day is done. I, on the other hand, continue working from home, including weekends, until around 9 p.m., when I am too tired to do anything else. For him, home time means mostly being on his phone or laptop, watching videos, playing games, making coffee, and smoking. He does help occasionally, like cleaning the bathroom and vacuuming once a month, and he does the dishes, though not without complaints. A few months ago, while he had too many drinks, he told everyone that he was investing all his money in my ass. This prompted me to download every receipt for groceries, phone bills, rent, Uber rides, takeaways, holiday accommodations, plane tickets, etc., all paid by me. His argument is that some of those trips were things I wanted to do, but the fishing trip he wanted also came out of my pocket, and I never asked him for a dime. Last month, while we were mostly on holiday, he contributed around $200 towards monthly expenses, which I didn't complain about since he wasn't paid for most of that month. Now that he is working, he refuses to contribute anything beyond rent, bills, and groceries, stating that it is my job to cook. I told him I am overwhelmed with work and suggested he could cook occasionally or heat ready-made food, but he asked what the point of marriage was if he had to cook himself. So, AITA for wanting the bills to be shared equally if both of us are eating? He never mentioned that I would have to pay for all of it when I asked about ordering food, and in some instances, he was the one asking me to order. Edit, I noticed that in a similar post, they were splitting everything 50 to 50, including holidays. I paid around $3,000 this summer alone, and he didn't contribute anything. Also, I buy 90% of his clothes and shoes. I only pointed out the split when he started keeping money to himself. Whenever he has money, he spends it on fishing gear or gadgets, while I save for a house deposit. I'm not trying to play the victim but want to understand if I should be paying for takeaways since I don't have time to cook. Edit number 2, we have separate finances because he spends money on fishing supplies whenever he has access to it. I love him, and I suggested counseling, but he laughed and said he doesn't need someone else to tell him what to do. I will suggest a 1-3 to 2-3 split for shared bills, but I'm unsure about holidays and other expenses. I feel he will still expect me to pay for those, so we need to have a long conversation about expectations. Edit number 3, after talking, we decided he will pay 1/3 of shared expenses, and I will pay the rest, but he will cook 3 times a week. I think he is reconsidering his views on gender roles after seeing the feedback here. Thank you to everyone who offered suggestions and support.
If you liked this video, make sure you hit the like button and comment down below your thoughts. Also don't forget to subscribe and hit the notification bell for more videos like this.